Hi, and welcome to Tarot University's channel. How are you, Geminis? Going to be doing your love reading tonight, Gemini. This is for Gemini rising, moon, sun, and Venus. Okay, so if you have Gemini in any of those placements, this reading could resonate for you, okay? Okay, Gemini, let's see, what else do I need to tell you? The reading can go vice versa, so if it feels like your partner or your lover person is sounds more like you, then just reverse the roles. I'm going to be doing a 9-card spread, and it's going to be your energies, your person's energies, and then the two of you mix together, and then I'll go through the rest of it, explaining it as I go. I will be doing clarification cards on each card. And what else? We do have Mercury retrograding right now, Gemini, so you probably, most of you probably know that is affecting you a lot because Mercury rules your sign. Virgo will be affected, and so will Gemini the most, because they are ruled by Mercury. The signs are. Okay, so it causes delays in communication. It causes a lot of electronic breakdowns, a lot of traffic or travel delays. Things can get broke or lost, only to be found when the next retrograde comes around. I've had that happen to me. Let's see here. What else do I need to tell you? Anyway, so Mercury does go direct on March 10th. So my reading is going to be from February 25th to March 10th, okay, for Gemini. So let's see what's going on with your love life, Gemini. Let's move that over there. Actually, just a little bit of light in here so I can see a little better. Okay. Gemini, February 25th to March 10th. Okay, the first card is going to be your energy that comes out, and then the second one will represent your person. Hey, Gemini. You're pulling the Six of Winter, Six of Swords. And your partner's pulling the Princess of Autumn, which is the Princess of Coins. And both of you together are the High Priestess in the reverse. Okay, so now this side will be Gemini's side. This is your desires, your blocks, and the outcome of the reading. Okay. Okay. So let's take a look at it. Okay, so you're starting out with a really good card here. You got the Six of Winter, which is indicative of the Six of Swords. This indicates somebody that is moving away from toxic energy, somebody that's moving away from toxic thoughts and negativity. Maybe you're around a group of people, or it could even just be one person you might be around that is always negative, always talking about the bad instead of thinking about things that are good. Gratitude, not having gratitude for what's going right in their life, only looking at what's going wrong in their life. So this card represents positive changes are on their way. A welcome relief from troubled times. Traveling or relocating. Okay, so that's what this card can represent. Okay, so we're going to do clarifications on each card as I go through them. Let's start with this one here. I'm going to do this deck here first. We'll do the Rider-Waite deck to do the clarifications. I have shuffled all of them with Gemini's energies into them that I have on my desk here. So why does Gemini have the Six of Winter for their energy currently? Are you planning on traveling, Gemini, or going somewhere, Gemini? Maybe that will ring true for some of you. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. So another card talks about moving away or walking away from something. Let's get two more cards. Jesus. Gemini, you're all over the place today. Let's see. One more card for the Six of Winter. Just don't feel like that was... Okay. All right. And then you've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So you may be leaving someone behind that is a Queen of Pentacles. You could be on an out with a person with a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This person could have a lot of Earth in their chart, which would be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Okay, you may have had a falling out with this person. You may be wanting to go toward this person. I'm saying that they have their back to you, but you're facing them. Okay, I'll show you in a second here. They may be missing you. You're facing them, looking at them, but they've got their back. They don't know that you're looking at them because you're behind them. This talks about leaving something behind that no longer serves you, or you feel like you could do better elsewhere. This card also, the Eight of Cups, also represents going off on a trip. You know, just leaving a situation. It could be, doesn't have to be permanent that you're leaving something. It could be temporary. But it does speak to moving on to go seek out new knowledge, to go seek out new emotional fulfillment, basically, because these are cups. Okay, so you want to move forward, move away from something, to go seek out new emotional fulfillment. It looks like you're moving away from some toxicity, something that has got you in your head that's making you feel not happy. Like maybe this person that you're with or somebody that you're breaking away from, could be family, could be anything, right? But it's somebody, a person or a situation where it's making you feel negative. Like it's all you, like you feel it's all that's around you is negativity. All the bad things are being brought up instead of the good things. It could be that, you know, the two of you just don't communicate, don't have the same desires in life. The two of you love differently, have different love requirements, maybe, you know, in a relationship. Maybe one person wants more conventional type relationship, and maybe the other partner wants a little bit more of a non-conventional type of relationship. You have the Strength card here for you, Gemini. So you have the Strength card. The universe is giving you strength to do this, to move away from this toxicity, to move away and try something new. But I feel that you're going toward this Earth person that's in the reverse. They may be in the reverse. I'm picking up on that maybe you, this person misses you. This person feels like they'll never see you again, or this person feels like that there couldn't possibly be a new start with you. Okay, they're looking down at that coin in their hand, that pentacle in their hand, and what I'm getting is that they don't feel like there's going to be a new start. But I feel that you're moving toward this person, or you're thinking about it anyway. Okay, if you haven't done anything yet, or, you know, you may be doing this soon, going toward this person. Okay, that's your energy right now is what I'm getting. And you do have the strength to do it. You're having the confidence, the strength. You're feeling like, I can do this. I can go toward this person and check out what's going on with this person to see if where I was before um, wasn't my match or wasn't what I wanted. And I can check out this other person to see what I can learn from them, or what, you know, different ways of caring for one another or different ways of loving one another. Okay, I feel like that's what that is. Okay, so let's go on to your partner or the person that is Gemini's person to see what's going on with them. And they have the Princess of Autumn, which is the Princess of Coins. So that's that person, like this person here has the coin. Okay, this is also a coin. This is a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo as well. And this one says, if I can see, I need to turn on a light. It got dark on me in here. I've been in here for a while. Let's see, I can read it over here. It says, happy news about your career, promotions or scholarships, well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. So you might need a little push, which the universe is giving you, or gave your partner, gave you, Gemini, excuse me, gave you a little push to move forward toward this person. Because I'm feeling like this is the same person that you're looking at down here. Now this person may be starting out on something studious, something, they might be in school, they could be a really responsible person. They could be pretty cheerful to be around most of the time. You know, this is somebody that can be mischievous as well. This person can be. So they might not always follow the rules. They may not always tell the truth. They may not always, you know, like they might want to get with you and go out and act like kids. You know, let's just go out and do what we feel like doing and be kids again. You know, let's have fun, right? That's what I'm getting from that card. Let's do a clarification on this person, Geminis. What's going on with this person? Why is the Princess of Autumn here? This person could be immature for their age, is what I'm getting, or they have like an immature, they could be young, or they could be immature emotionally. Like they can act like a kid, like I was saying. They can get down and act like a kid. And I think you like that about them, Gemini. Because Geminis are pretty playful, right? Okay, so this card, there's no denying this card wanted to come out. It was just thrown out there. And when I decided I was going to pick it up and put it back in the deck, a voice said, "Don't you dare." So I think that card needed to come out. Anyway, 2 more clarification cards for the Princess of Autumn. Now they're falling on the floor. My favorite thing, right? My favorite thing in the world is when they fall on the floor, especially when I can't even see them. Hang on a second. Let's see if I can back this chair up. Ooh. I'm stepping on top of the devil's body with his it was like this, and my foot was like this. It was weird. Okay. So we will use that card. Okay. So let's see what else we have here. So this person might be devious. This person could be, what was the word I used? It was on there. Mischievous. So you might like that about them if it's not something that, you know, becomes an addiction, or this person could have some Capricorn in their chart, because the devil does represent Capricorn. You do have the Hermit card there, which also represents Virgo. We're right along with all of those earth signs there. This person could have some addictions. This person could have some obsessions. Okay. Okay, this person is very responsible. They are starting a new venture with the likelihood of great success or some good success. They have been going within themselves, working on themselves. They've been trying to put down burdens as much as possible to alleviate their stress. Although, yeah, they're trying to put down this devil energy. They're trying to put that down because it's causing them. What I got was it's eating their energy up. It's causing them to waste time. It's causing them to not move in the right direction, in a forward movement, but they're staying stagnant with that devil. Could be an addiction or any kind of obsession over something where they can't get their mind on anything else to get other things going because they're so busy thinking about this obsession or addiction, whatever this is. Okay, but it looks like they're putting this down. This person's trying to put this down. They want their life better. They're trying to put it down. Okay, so let's see what both of your energies are like together. And you do have the High Priestess in the reverse. So neither one of you are using your intuition right now. That's what I'm getting. Or you're not sharing your intuition with each other, which felt more freer when it came out of my mouth, like that was the truth. It's like you both are intuitive, but you're both not sharing your intuition with each other. Okay. It's like maybe one of you coming out of a heartache. It's got the Ten of Swords in the reverse there. Somebody got their heart broken. And somebody's manifesting. Hang on, I got my cards all. This is Mercury. I'm telling you, it's been... Thank you. Okay. One more clarification for the High Priestess in reverse. So you're both manifesting each other is what I'm getting. And you got the Lovers in reverse. So this is going to be an interesting one for me to figure this out now. Let me look at this. Okay, so there has been some heartache here in the past. The two of you weren't talking. There was maybe you may know this person from before, is what I'm getting, and maybe there was a breakup between the two of you. You both never really talked about your intuitions together. The two of you never really told each other how you really felt, is what I'm getting. Or the both of you never really told each other the depth of the way you felt about each other, is what I'm getting. Okay. Which caused, the relationship not to go anywhere, right? There was no sharing of information. So it lay dead and doormat, this relationship. And it really broke someone's heart. Somebody broke someone's heart in this relationship. Okay, is what I'm getting here. That caused the shutdown of the sharing of the intuition. Okay, why should I share my innermost secrets with you? Because you do nothing but hurt me. You hurt me. You hurt me, and I'm still getting over it. I'm over it, but I still feel it if I think about it. And it kind of put the relationship on hold or thrown away, discarded. Okay? But I feel like you're both manifesting each other. Or I feel like one of you is manifesting the other. And the only reason I think it's you, Gemini, is because of this moving toward this person. When the cards came out like that, you were behind them and you were moving toward them. Okay? And leaving something in the past. But you're needing great strength to do it. So I feel like you're manifesting this relationship back into existence somehow. You're doing it. You're wanting to. That's your energy right now. The two of you may be manifesting each other. That both of you are thinking about each other and manifesting each other back. Okay, so now we're going to look at what is Gemini's desire here with this relationship. Hang on, I'm going to take a sip of it's coffee. So it doesn't really quench your thirst. Ugh, it's kind of like, you know, when coffee gets kind of cold. Ugh. And it's really strong coffee too. Okay, so let's do this. Did I paint a bad enough picture? Getting Miss Negative over here. Okay, so we have the Seven of Winter, which is the Seven of Swords, which is not good. Is that your intent, Gemini? Really? Gemini? Gemini. What is going on here, Gemini? Let's read this card. I want to read the Seven of Swords because I want to see if it means the same thing in this deck as it does in the Rider-Waite. There is a better choice. Not seeing things clearly. Running away from the truth. Okay. Because the Seven of Swords and the Rider-Waite can lean toward deception, maybe trying to deceive somebody. So maybe you're deceiving yourself, is what it's telling me. But why would that be your desired position? So let's get some clarification cards. Why is that Gemini's desired to have the Seven of Swords as their desired card? What is Gemini desiring here with this relationship? Okay, you have, maybe you're dealing with a Libra. You got the Justice card in the reverse. Oops. You have a Sagittarius here with the Temperance card in the upright. One more card. What is Gemini's desire here with the Seven of Swords? What is the desire here by Gemini with the Seven of Swords? What is it? Okay, so you're wanting to come out of sleepless nights. You're wanting to come out of mental torture. You got the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So you're wanting, that's your desire, is to come out of this imprisonment that you're in. You have the Seven of Swords, you have the Nine of Swords. So it looks to me like you're wanting to come out of this negativity that you're in. You're wanting to put down these burdens, right? Is what we've seen with your Six of Swords here. You're wanting to move away from negativity. Then you move into the Seven of Swords, actually doing something about it. You know, I mean, the Six of Swords does show that too, but this is like, but be careful not to fool yourself that you're moving in the right direction. Make sure you're moving in the right direction. Don't fool yourself that you're moving in the right direction if you're not, or don't second guess the move away from the toxicity as well. That's what I'm really getting. Because what I'm seeing here is, now the Justice card stands for something that's imbalanced, and the Sagittarius card here, Gemini, is a card of balancing things out. And when you balance those things out with Temperance as the major arcana, you're going to be working on this major arcana to balance things out. Another major arcana, the Justice card. So you want fairness in a relationship, you want give and take evenly, and you want to come out of all of this toxicity that you've been in with someone, that, you know, was a Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is, Maybe you were in the wrong relationship. Maybe you were with someone that was deceiving you, somebody that was using you, somebody that was tricking you. Okay, so your desire is to come out of that relationship and get your life back into balance again. Because that relationship was making you imbalanced. That you could have been dealing with a Libra. You could be dealing with a legal document of some sort that you are working on to straighten out, to correct, so that you can make your move, whether that's filing for a divorce, whether that's straightening out a traffic ticket. It could be anything as small as that, or any kind of legal document that would be working against you. You want to correct and bring it into balance with your life and get out of this mode, which it looks like you're doing. That's your desire, is to get out of feeling like this at night, not being able to sleep, worried in your head, or worried sick in your head. So what I'm getting from these cards is that you want to balance your life out, free yourself of all this toxic energy that's causing you to stay in your head and just think negative thoughts. Okay? Now this could be someone that, going after this person that we talked about. Maybe you're wanting to move towards someone else. And so you're having sleepless nights because you're wanting to do that. And, until you do, you feel like you're on the outs with this person. I thought I'd seen another card here that alluded to, the Lover's card was in the reverse. Okay, so you're trying to balance things out so that you make the right choice and get away from negativity. And, like I said, somebody could be manipulating you. Somebody could be trying to use you, trying to get over on you, trying to steal from you, trying to get away with something. Okay, and it's in your desired position. So be careful that you don't put yourself in a position to where you're around someone like that as well. Okay, and also if it's you, Gemini, doing that to someone else, where you're trying to maybe get away with something or take advantage of somebody, you don't want to create that bad karma for yourself, because you're going to have to live it out eventually. And it's not going to be fun. So right now it looks like your desire is to have balance, and you have that here with the Temperance card in the upright. Okay, you just have to do everything right. Whatever that means to you, right? Do everything to the best of your knowledge to not take advantage of someone else or to not do harm to others, and you'll be fine with that Temperance card in the upright. That's a beautiful card to get. Everything in beautiful harmony. The higher power is bringing you and another person together again, as it could mean a destined relationship. Some kind of destiny is being brought together. Okay, so let's look at theirs now. Let's look at this person's, the person that you're in love with, their desire. What's their desire? Now they have something in reverse here. They have the Prince of Summer, which is Prince of Cups. Okay, and I'm going to read the upright. Falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet. The need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. And theirs is in the reverse, so their desire is to not be swept off their feet, to not be overly emotional. This person, if they are truly as much earth as I see in their chart here, I don't believe this person likes surprises at all, Gemini. At all. Okay. So let's see what's going on. Why is the Prince of Summer in the reverse here for Gemini's person? Why is it in the reverse? Wow, they got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. They also got wherever they're at, wherever this person lives, they don't need to get away from that environment. They're not in any kind of hurry to get away from where they're at. This person is fine where they're at. I do have the moon card here in the upright. This person doesn't seem like they are offering their love, because they do have the Prince of Summer in the reverse. So they're not really offering any love towards you. And it looks like they're keeping their emotions and their feelings to themselves. Like with the moon in the upright, there's some information that this person may have feelings for you and not telling you. This person could know something that you don't know, or maybe they know something you think they don't know, is what I'm getting. They do have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This person's working against some bad karma, some old karma that needs to be worked out. They could be in a karmic relationship with somebody else, is what I just got, that they need to complete, or that it's on its way out, is what I just got. It doesn't seem like they're moving away from it very quickly, though. But the wheel will move, and then that karmic relationship should move out of their life. And they're not offering any new love to anyone. This person is not out looking for, they're not out offering their heart to, they are not out offering their heart to anybody else, okay? They're kind of just keeping their love to themselves. This person could have been very hurt in the past, and maybe they are keeping their heart close to their chest in fear of being hurt again. And they're probably still getting over maybe something that already happened to them, or they could be in a karmic relationship still, or they were in the past and it hurt a lot. So they're guarding their heart. They're not telling you all this, though. Okay, and it looks like they're not ready to move forward yet. Like I said, this person's okay where they're at. I don't believe this person's around anything that's bringing them down currently. Like, if they are in a karmic relationship, I don't think that it's causing this person, I feel like this person's out of the karmic relationship, because I got this card, that there's not a need for them to move away from it. Okay. That's what I'm getting with that. Because they don't have a desire to move away from it. Now, it could be that they just don't have a desire to move away from toxicity. We could say that. That could be true, because they are in the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. And because of that, because they're stuck on this other person, because they're in this karmic relationship, they don't have their love's not free to offer to you. That's what I'm getting, Gemini. There's a couple different scenarios for a couple different Geminis out there, Gemini groups out there. So they're holding back. They're not sharing their emotions with you. They're not leaving this other person, is one scenario, or they're not having to leave anything because there's no negativity to leave, is the other scenario, okay? This is what I'm getting for this person. But they are in a karmic cycle right now. So whatever it is, they're paying something back that they've done in the past. Okay, so let's look at, so that was in their desired position. So their desired position shows them not wanting to give love out. That's their desire right now. They're protecting their heart. Either that or somebody else owns their heart, and so they don't have it to give to you. But that's their desire, either to not move away from somebody because they're in love, or they're just happy where they're at and they're covering their heart. One of the, either or, that scenario, those two scenarios that I just gave you. Okay, so let's move on to the blocks. So Gemini, where are you blocked at? This is a good time for me to switch decks. I like to have all the options open to the universe with a fresh deck for each. As I get halfway through, the cards start dwindling down, and it's just not, it doesn't seem like Gives enough choices. Okay. Anyway, 6 of Summer for your block position. So this could be somebody from the past. This could be a soulmate or a twin flame even. You're being blocked from, or you feel like you're being blocked from, or they're being blocked from you. Okay. Could be that you're being blocked by family. Maybe the family is not in support of this relationship. Okay, so let's see what the 6 of Summer is. 6 of Summer is 6 of Cups. Okay, so let's get 3 cards out. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Oops, and that card wanted to come out. Isn't that something? I was just ready to shuffle it in there. And it landed on the floor in the reverse. Oh no, in the upright. It's the Hermit. Okay, so Gemini, you are being blocked from starting something new with a soulmate. Starting something new with, it could be a money venture. It could be some kind of training, some kind of skills. You feel like you're being blocked from starting something new with either a family person, somebody from your past. It could even be a past life, like I spoke about, a soulmate. Okay. You feel like you're being blocked by this person, like they're blocking you. And I'm also getting that you're stopping yourself or blocking yourself, from going into hermit mode over it. Like you don't want to go down deep and start thinking about it because it bothers you too much. Okay. So I'm getting the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse as this other person. And I'm getting like you feel like you're being blocked from having a commitment in a relationship. Okay. And so you want to make a new start. You want to start something new. But you feel like, a soulmate or family member or somebody close to you, someone that you know already, is blocking you. Okay, it could be a dear friend from like a childhood friend or family or somebody from a past life. You feel like they're blocking you from making this financial, it's like a financial beginning that will go well, that will succeed, that will gain momentum, that you'll gain new skills, that you'll learn a lot. A new path. You're being blocked from a new path. That's what I'm getting from that. Okay. Now let's see what they feel like they're being blocked from or what they are being blocked from. Okay. They have the Sun. Wow. They have the Sun in reverse. Can you imagine being blocked from the Sun? Big old cloud. Big old dark gray cloud over their Sun. So they don't never really feel all the joy. So let's find out what's going on with that. Okay. So why is the Sun in the reverse for Gemini's person? Why is the Sun in the reverse for Gemini's person in their blocked position? Why is the Sun in the blocked position here? Oh, we have the Death card in the upright. And I have the 9 of Wands in the upright. This person looks like they're going through some kind of transformation. Some kind of inside awakening of some sort. That they're trying to hold on with dear life not to change. And then they got the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. So they're being blocked from the Sun. Because right now the universe is putting them through a transformation in which they don't want to go through, in which they're holding on tight to keep things the same. And they're throwing their life off balance because they're doing that. Okay, that's what I got. See, it's just as plain as day to me. Okay, so that's the Sun card in reverse. And there's the transformation card. This person could have Scorpio in their chart. This is a Scorpio card. They feel like they're being blocked because of transformations they're going through. It's taking great strength to get through this transformation, to really look at themselves, to change what they need to change about themselves. It's taken all the strength they have to get through this. That's what I'm getting. And I'm getting that until they do get through it, they're off balance here with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. That their relationships are off balance, that they're off balance. Okay, so they need to go through this transformation. But they feel blocked by it naturally, right? We all would. If we're being forced to change and we want to do things our own way, then of course you're going to feel blocked. Okay, let's look at Gemini's outcome. 7 of Spring. Okay, so you have the 7 of Wands here. Kind of being a little bit guarded here, Gemini. So let's see, why has Gemini got the 7 of Spring? Why does Gemini have the 7 of Spring? Okay. Let's see here. You have the 8 of Swords in the reverse. You also have the 6 of Swords in the reverse. One more clarification card for the 7 of Spring, which is the 7 of Wands. And you got the Moon in reverse. So you've learned something lately. You found something out lately. You're being guarded, Gemini, with this card here, with the 7 of Spring. You're being guarded. You're guarding yourself. Or you're holding people back away from you. Okay, you could have suitors or people, women coming at you, men coming at you, and you're holding them back. You're not taking any new requests maybe for dating. You could be guarding your heart. Maybe you're dating, but you're guarding your heart. But you're on, let's read it here. You're on some kind of defense. It says, be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. So you need to stand up for what you want. You need to stand up for what you believe. Okay. You do have the 8 of Swords coming out of self-imprisonment. So you're freeing yourself. You're taking the advice of the universe. You're freeing yourself from self-imprisonment. The Moon, something's come out that is helping free you, is what I'm getting. Whatever this information is that came out, it has helped you to alleviate this self-imprisonment, okay, and the self-guardedness. You do have the 6 of Swords in reverse. So the 6 of Swords in the reverse is moving moving away from toxic energy, moving away from toxic thinking. And it's in the reverse. So you're not moving away from toxic energy here on your outcome, your overall outcome. So let me look at this again, because I did show you moving away from toxic energy a couple times here. Yeah, you have the Six of Winter, which is the Six of Swords, yeah, in the upright, moving away, moving towards something new, moving with and having the strength to do it. Okay, so this is telling me that you're moving away from toxicity, and once you get to where you're going, after you leave the situation, this will be true for some Geminis. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. If you're in a relationship with a Gemini and you're in love very much, I'm sure that that relationship is legit and everything's fine. This is for Gemini people that have their Venus, their moon, their rising sign, or their sun sign in Gemini that are dealing with a lot of toxicity around them, okay? And so it's not going to go for all Geminis. So it won't go for all people that are in relationships. But what I'm getting is that whatever information came out here with the moon in the reverse, something came out, and it caused you to come out of, self, defeating self thoughts, and it helped you not be so defensive and standoffish. It opened you up, okay? And you felt a little less reason to have to move away from, maybe you were thinking the worst of somebody, or maybe you were thinking that the way somebody was communicating was really toxic, and maybe they didn't mean to be that way. I'm kind of backtracking here because it shows you wanting to get away from toxicity, moving away from toxicity, moving towards someone else. Now, the outcome shows me that you found something out that freed you from the situation. Okay, that's what it's showing. It freed you from the situation, so therefore you no longer have to move away from the situation because you've been freed from it. That's what I'm getting. Okay. So whatever the information was helped you get away from it. Okay, so that's what that is. That's your outcome, Gemini, for that. Now we need to look at your partner's outcome. Okay, so let's see what your partner's outcome is. And they have strength in the reverse. Okay, so this is the person that is going through the transformation. They have strength in reverse. They're not feeling really super full of energetic, not feeling super energetic, not feeling self-propelled, like they can just get up in the morning and stretch and have the sun just shine right through the roof onto them and feeling empowered, right? They're feeling a little bit lethargic, a little bit self-defeated, maybe even slightly depressed. Okay, because they're having to look at themselves and really look at themselves for who they really are and what, realistically, as we all should, right? Okay, so they have strength in reverse. They're not, communicating to you. I got the 8 of Wands. Either it's bad communication coming in. They have 2 8s here. They have the 8 of Swords, or excuse me, the 8 of Wands in the reverse. So they're not receiving or taking any new love communication from anyone. That's what I'm getting. Maybe they're really going in here. It's showing them as really, working on themselves, transforming. They have the 8 of Pentacles here. Really working on themselves. Staying away from any kind of arguments or fights or disagreements with other people, because they really don't have the strength to go up against anyone really right now. I feel like this person is using all the strength they have to get through this transformation, which means, it could mean that they're working on themselves, right? And it's taking every bit of their strength to do that. So they may have, like we looked at before, they may have some addictions that they're working on, and so they need to find out why they're addicted to something. This is their reading here for their energy right now. They're addicted to something. They have something to work on. They have to let this burden go, this addiction for their relationships to work out. Otherwise, they're going to be, things will not be good. They need to fix this. And it looks like that's what the universe is doing right now. They're feeling blocked by it. They're looking at it as a big, huge block, a nuisance, something that they have to work on that they don't want to. But the universe, with the major arcana cards and everything in place, they have to work on this. This is the time for them to do it. And I see them doing that, and I see that they're kind of lethargic, maybe even kind of down. Maybe you won't hear from this person, or other people that are trying to maybe communicate with them or send them love messages, or maybe invite them out on dates or whatever, if there is anyone. This person is not up for it. Okay? They're just not up for it. And that's what I'm getting for their outcome. Okay? So that was your reading, Gemini. It looks good. It looks like maybe you're leaving something behind. It could be family or friends or whatever that are causing a lot of negativity for you. And it looks like you're moving into better times, more positive times. Okay? With hopes of better relationships, or just better, positive, loving people around you. All right, Gemini. Well, thank you for coming to my channel. I hope you liked it. Please do like, subscribe, and share. And I will talk to you again, hopefully soon. And I'm sending you blessings and love. Bye-bye.